Bro, I hate rappers.
And welcome to the I Hate Rappers podcast. I'm your host, Greggy Westside. Today, I got a guest who is a man of many words to describe him by. I don't know which one to start first, so I'll just let you introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Andrew Lloyd, but the streets know me by Big Brick.
Big Brick Management, Big Brick Entertainment, Big Brick Productions. Oh my God, dude. I don't know how I stumbled over productions. It's in my company's name too, bro. Oh, so it's the interview we've all been waiting for. So you do a lot. So for the people who don't know on our platform, give them a rundown about what you do.
I'm the owner of the Ohio Entertainment Awards. I do celebrity shows, host movie premieres, showcases, a little bit of everything for the entertainment. Was in radio for a couple years.
Okay. So I guess what I want to talk about most with you is independent artists and I guess people who are also trying to go into the entertainment field as more of a worker versus like an artist or something like that. Mm-hmm. So what's something for an artist that you think they should do when they're first starting out to kind of get themselves a little bit more legitimized in the game?
If you don't got a social media presence, do as many shows as possible, just to get your name out here. Cause that's how you basically like build your brand and build your awareness with people. Cause if nobody know who you are, you gotta get into like what I call the chilling circuit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. To get into this chilling circuit, man, and start branding yourself.
Okay, so how many shows would you recommend doing to start out? It's a tough one right there.
Yeah, that initial year, I'll say as many as you can for real. That first year, just like get out here, just get into it that first year. Then that second year, you know, especially if you establish yourself as a brand and a name, I'll say about one a month.
Okay, so one a month, are we talking about just one a month in general or one a month in each city that's around you that you can get to?
I would say one a month in each city. Because I think if you that initial year, a lot of people kind of be comfortable doing stuff in the same city. And it's kind of good to do stuff in the same city first to get your name out there, then start traveling. So I say one a month in each city.
So what's the best way at shows to market yourself and to actually build a fan base or build a network? What do you see that artists do that you say, oh, that's exactly what you should be doing right there?
I mean, in my opinion, the best way to market yourself is put on a good performance. You know, it'd be somewhat trash out there. You know what I'm saying? Some trash should be out there.
Well, let's assume that they're automatically a good artist.
Okay.
Just because if it's a trash performance, nothing's going to happen, so this doesn't even matter. But if it's good, then everything you're going to say matters. So assuming that they're good.
Oh, well then, you know, have promo material. Definitely, you know, when you're introducing yourself, shout out your social media. You know what I'm saying? Promo material like flyers, banners, you know, the stuff with like the QR codes where we can find your music. Just kind of make yourself stand out because most people come to the shows, perform, and leave. That's pretty much it.
I think I got an example right here.
Hey, go ahead, flex on it one time, dude. What you gonna pull out? Okay. Isaiah Linder, and he got a QR code.
Got Carter Cloud right here. Got two sides, two professional pictures, QR code, logo. Well, name on that one. We didn't have the logo at the time. All the social media is on the back. Westside Productions branding. Email to reach out to. Everything you need. One stop shop.
Hey, Isaiah, you better appreciate him. When this interview come out, appreciate this man, okay? He mentioned your name on my interview. You know what I'm saying?
You too, Carter. Scan the QR code, though.
My phone.
Here, I'll show you.
I'm about to say it's plugged up, it's charging.
So as soon as you scan the QR code, send you right to our website, and then you get every single link that he has, pictures, his bio, everything. So
that's fine.
Just so you guys on the screen can see.
He basically saying, "Come to death row." You know what I'm saying?
Come to death row. No, honestly,
that's dope though.
This is something that everybody could do, especially if I'll take the card back. I'll get you a handful of cards before you leave, and stickers. Dude, I got stickers too. You gotta get stickers. You gotta get stickers with a QR code. Put them everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, no. So if you know somebody that hosts a website that has like EPKs, electronic press kits, or just if you have your own website or a link tree, even that's like the best place to do it. Somewhere where you can put a bio, everybody can see who you are, what you are, a photo gallery of professional pictures, so you don't have to search through Instagram because it's now like half reels or 60% reels or something. That's all you really need. You just need something to showcase your art.
That might still be on my Instagram. I just made a post about people getting that electronic press kit. So
hell yeah, that's like one thing that we pushed heavy to start, but that's because I was like making a bunch of EPKs at the time, so it was like more in the forefront. But a lot of people don't even have the resume right now to even have a EPK.
Yeah.
So you talking about EPKs, what's the main things that you need on there, in your opinion?
Like your accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, who you work with, because that's basically like your credentials. I like to call it EPK like your entertainment resume, you know what I'm saying? So, if you opened up for any artist, you know what I'm saying, the artist that you opened up for, if you got management, who your management is, if you've been on the radio, you know what I'm saying, it's a big thing. Just some of the basics, though, you know what I'm saying? I think that's for the most part, though.
Okay, 100%.
What about you, though? What you think, since you actually, you build them?
It's crazy.
Are you still doing them?
I'm still doing them.
That's
so
crazy,
actually,
though, because somebody asked me who do them. I'm like, I don't know.
right
It was a guy named DJ Ball. He was doing them back in the day, about 10 years ago, but I don't think he's in the entertainment industry no more.
So right now, I actually have, like, for me making them, I have an option where like I make it into a PDF for somebody. But in the next few months, I was planning on launching on our website just a site where there's just a bunch of EPKs, so then people could just pay me to host their EPK online. So you can update them every 3 months or so, and then you could just have it automatically pop up instead of having somebody like redirect a link to a PDF and then like you can't click a link off of that PDF. Like that's one of the hardest things to actually go about. But like you said, it's an entertainment resume. I always tell people it's a music resume. So same exact thing that you were saying. Your bio. You said what'd you say? The achievement part?
Yeah, like your accolades, like who you open up for, if you made it to certain radio stations and stuff.
On
like
mine,
that.
I put notable achievements, and then depending, like my artists, they have a link to their photo gallery, a link to all their cover arts, a link to all of their music, like every single platform they have, and also some more added stuff. So it really just depends on, like, do you have a website to host it? Is it just a PDF? How many different types of photo shoots have you had? Each page can be a different photo shoot. Like, let's say you have 5 different pages, then there should be 5 different sets of images or something like that. So it really just depends on who you are, what you have, and I guess how creative you can be with your pages. Like how many pages deep can you even get is the first question.
Facts.
Because the first page is just like your cover art, basically. You got to think about that. Second page is your bio. Third page is your achievements. Fourth page is your all your links. Like, if it's like a PDF, let's say. So how can you add a 5th, 6th, 7th page? Like, did you do enough for that? Do you have like so much stuff that you've done that you really want to give a detailed view, and you got like 2 pages for a bio? It depends. So it's hard to say. But starting out, bio, achievements, links, that's it, and cover page.
It's crazy though, 'cause like I said, I've been probably since I did my first show January 7th this year, and I've been telling people to get EPKs, but I couldn't direct them to nobody. So yeah, I'm about to be directing a lot of people your way.
Appreciate
and
it.
my artists though, we about to tap in. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah. So going from there, EPKs, the notable achievements. What is something that what's something that you actually want to put out there and tell people, like, I did this? Like, this is something that I did. Because there's stuff where it's like you got to, if you don't have anything that you
talk about me or just artists.
I mean, we could talk about you in a minute, but
okay.
more of like, I don't know, more of like your advice with it. So like, if you're just starting out, you said the people you work with. Okay, I'm putting like 5 low-level artists that probably nobody has ever heard of, but maybe you heard of one of them if I'm reaching out to like the next level. So that's fine. Like, this is how many streams I have. This is, the radio play that I have or whatever. So what's the most important 3 things to put? Achievement wise.
Just because my artist Cache, she got paid a nice amount of money last year in Columbus. I'm gonna definitely say the artists you work with though, just because they was like, oh wow, you opened up for such a, but she opened up for like a level, you know what I'm saying, artist. So I would say that. I still, like people may try to downplay radio a little bit, but making it on certain radio platforms is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember watching artists back in the day be like, oh my God, I heard myself on the radio, and they was freaking out. These are some of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I still think that hearing yourself coming through, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest radio stations is an accomplishment in itself. And probably streams, definitely streams, because in this game, man, streams is everything. It sucks because you don't make a lot of money off of it as far as the streams, but if you got a certain amount of streams, that's how you get paid for shows. Because a lot of rappers think I'm a good rapper and I should get paid to do this, and it's not about that. It's about if I put your name on this flyer, how many people are going to come out and see you.
Exactly. That's what they don't understand. That's just what they don't understand. All right, so this popped to the top of my head when you were talking about the stream count. So if you're an artist that gets like all time you have less than 50,000 or less than 100,000, because that's a weak number when you're sending it out to top tier type of people. It just really is. Even though it's like actually a good accomplishment. Don't get me wrong, guys. Like, it is a good accomplishment. Do you think that somebody should put this is the amount of streams in this time period, like the last 90 days? Like I've gotten like 25,000 over the last 90 days versus like 50,000 all time.
Yes, I do, because it shows how many streams you can get per week or per month. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you gotta think of like what's the guy name? Eating Hibachi. Can't think of his name, but he kind of just blew up out of. I don't want to say I don't know. He probably been grinding though, but the last couple months, I know his streams was going up off that song, and now he's getting bookings. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo, D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? So I think putting that information, you know what I'm saying, the streams in like 90 days is very important.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's tough because like this platform is talking to, like this is the audience right now is supposed to be very low or a little bit above or just mid-level artists, not like any A-list. So it's like it's tough when you have a bunch of platforms talking to their mass audience. They're talking about there's this one's called The Cheat Code, and it's an amazing podcast, and they talk about a lot of stuff for independent artists, but a lot of the independent artists that they're actually marketing to are like top tier level, and we're talking about Wendy Day, who's like worked with Eminem when he was starting, and like Ferrari Simmons, and it's like when you have people who've worked with people like that, you get a different response than us talking about it or just what an independent artist should do. So what is the biggest thing that you want independent artists to know that it only applies to them and does or only applies to the A-list and doesn't apply to the independent artists?
That's a good question. Man, that's a really good question. Might have stumped the boy. I think right now it probably had to be like the streams. I don't want them to get discouraged like with streaming wise, because like I said, this year I've been trying to tell a lot of artists about the streams, because last year I met with some labels and they flew me out just because the award show had like record breaking numbers. So, and I thought that I'd be able to get my artists in the door, but unfortunately their numbers wasn't what they were looking for. So now I'm trying to tell them like work on your streams, but I don't want y'all to think like y'all gonna get 1 million streams overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's something like it's a realistic goal to get about 1,000 streams. You know what I'm saying, a week. So I feel like people can do that though if you put the work in, like you said, with the QR codes, the stickering and stuff like that though. So just for me, working on the streams and your performance is like a realistic goal.
So you said you had label meetings. You said that it didn't work out, and basically what you said was the labels are looking at the streams.
Yeah, I mean it didn't. It worked out for me.
Well, it didn't work out all in all. It
didn't work out for the overall. The overall for the team that I'm building. You know what I'm saying?
So
because of the streams,
as an artist and going to a label or seeking out this deal, what's the label looking at, and how far off is a average low level independent artist?
Man, they far off. They looking at the numbers like seriously, because one meeting I was in, if you got the numbers, they feel like we can work on the artist development part. I can show you how to be a great performer, but to be marketable, I can't really show you how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like in these days and ages, you either got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a lot of people that I work with that come through our market that do have it, but they just so focused on being, I don't even want to say like Cleveland popular, because you can get a lot of streams in Cleveland. It's a lot of Cleveland artists getting a lot of streams, but they're not focusing on the aspect of building their numbers. You know what I'm saying? Even streams, social media, all that, it all plays a part. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's, we want an ROI, you know what I'm saying? From the labels to the promoter to anybody. I want a return on my investment. If I'm paying you for a show, what a lot of artists don't know is, if I'm paying you $500, I want to be able to make $3,000 off that. That's what they don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
At minimum, like somebody who's like you're trying to see the ROI. Somebody who's not trying to see the ROI, they gotta see at minimum $750. Like at the bare minimum to like break even on their stuff.
Facts. So,
man, I feel like that. I know there's people out there that just don't even know what ROI is. You know?
Yeah. No,
like
they don't.
They don't understand.
This is business right now.
Yeah.
This business talk right now.
Like, it's crazy because you see production, like the lowest. All right, so the lowest level shows that you do and the lowest level shows that I do, we're talking about 1,000 to 1,500 in expenses for the night, probably.
For sure.
Like,
they don't even know that.
Yeah, like
for
right
sure.
around there. Right?
For sure.
So we're talking like, let's say it's a $10 ticket. We got to hit 100, 150 tickets in a night just to break even. That's not me getting paid. I put in like 40 hours of work for each show, probably 20 to 40 at least. Especially if we're talking low level shows, like at minimum 20 hours. Like if I'm supposed to be making at least 20, 25 an hour, like shit, we got to sell 300 tickets at 10 a pop for me to actually like see something that's ROI worthy. You know, what's your baseline of like what you really look for, like for lowest level show that you do? What are you aiming for most?
Like what you mean by like return on my investment, or like the artist I'm dealing with?
A mix of both, because it's tough because you could have really talented artists and you could have a great show, but like you won't get paid. But if it's a show that you put all your time into and it's like your only show that month, you're fucked for a whole month.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't have a problem with shows though. You know, probably just because
now.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I probably struggled. Well, when I first came in, I don't know why I thought I was just a man. I only did an award show. Like nobody knew me. I ain't do no shows. In the second year, I did the same thing. But then I'm like, man, I got to get out here. I built a method. So I probably struggled like my first 3 years. But year 4, I'm on year 12 now. Year 4 I had it down packed. But what I'm looking for at the shows is just people that can bring people. Like I said, like if you can bring some people, I can show you how to be a good performer.
All right, so if you're gonna say that, then just to simplify it best as possible for them. If you're looking at one specific person, let's say you have 10 or 15 on the show or whatever, you know, how many does that one person have to bring for you to consider that like this is good for me? Not great, just good.
Good. Man, it's people I feel like I bring more people than a lot of people because people just no seriously. Like,
no, I mean,
just,
well now.
Now, yeah. I say about 5 to 10. 5 to 10 people.
5 to 10?
I can work with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's great? How many people?
Man, no lie, I want to say about 3 years ago, it was this Akron artist. He brought 60 people. 60 people to one show. It was like crazy to see.
That's something you could work with too.
Anytime.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you know that can get built.
Anytime. 60 paying people, and you be my favorite artist for the month.
For the year. For the year. Especially if you were talking year 2 or 3, Andrew, for the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, so this has been a great interview. Appreciate you coming out. Would definitely love to have you back on, and definitely going to talk some business because we also have live streams coming up soon. Might be out by the time this is out. We'll start it up by the time this is out. We're going to do some music reviews, going to try and help some people, one-on-one answer questions. So hopefully we can have you on for that.
No, for sure.
I know Shar over here. If you want to pull up for that too, more than welcome. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming up. Would definitely love to get you back on and everything.
No, I appreciate that, man. I'll definitely be back.
Of course. All right. Well, this has been the I Hate Rappers podcast. I hate rappers, but I love artists. See you.